from Somalia. I'm the oldest of 13 children. I know.
I'm the oldest of 11.
I know. It takes a lot of courage to be a person who has been displaced. Pick up the pieces and move on as if life is normal. And then, United States represents safety, hope, prosperity, and a bright future. A future that is very inclusive of all. Yet, we have a very long way to go, because that future, that bright light at the end of the tunnel, is threatened by a few. You see, if collectively we all work together in little ways, in big ways, in every day, that little, those few people who intimidate us, who create a lot of fear, who think they can dictate to us, imagine the power we will have to overturn their fear. When I came to the state of Maine, I came to the state of Maine 15 years ago. I came to Lewiston. We only had 3 Somali families in Lewiston at the time. Today, the demographics of the state of Maine has changed some 30 years ago, whether we like it or not. I know, there are people who still say, where are you from? Why are you here? And what I say to them is, you need people like me. What I say to them is, we are the future of the state of Maine. We are an asset to the state of Maine. So I think, the word courage has a huge meaning to me. It's the idea that you can defy the odds. You can stand up. Yes, sometimes I cry. And yes, sometimes it feels very lonely. And yes, sometimes I don't look like the majority of the people who are here. But I am such a beautiful, smart, colorful young woman. The idea that I will come to the state of Maine some 15 years ago, not knowing what this state could provide to me and my children. And today I have 2 young girls, one in Georgetown University and one in Swarthmore. That is the courage that we have. That is the hope that we have. That is our future. My daughter is actually at the march in Washington, D.C. I brought my other daughter here so that she can see what the world can offer her. So that she doesn't get bogged down every day to be told, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve freedom, you don't deserve education, you don't deserve the ideal life that anybody can have. You can't be your potential. That is the messages we keep hearing. What we need to do is we collectively, each of us, have the courage in us, whether it's small or big. We have the responsibility that we owe to ourselves and to the many generations to come. We have the responsibility to stand up for the vulnerable. We have the responsibility to not be the silent majority. We can't afford that today. We can't afford that tomorrow. This is the time that we need to stand up. I know I only have 5 minutes. I don't have much time. I am very fortunate to be in front of you, to be an immigrant that has the opportunities I have today. As we stand here, there are many immigrants in the world that have been displaced, many children and women who have no shelter, no hope, no place to turn to. They don't have a second chance like I've had. They don't have the opportunity to go to school. They don't have communities. They don't have schools. They don't have a home to go to. That's the place we come from. America represents the opposite of all of that. And for us to come here and to hear from people we vote for and put them in an office to stand up and almost give the permission to have racism and discrimination and isolation to continue, that is unacceptable. In this day and age, we are one people, we are one Maine. I want to leave you with this. Let fear be not, let fear be not the barrier to do something for anybody. Make sure that intimidation doesn't get to you. Make sure that you stand up for the vulnerable and the silent majority, the people who don't have a lot to say, the people who don't have voices, the people who get up every morning and they get so fearful because they don't look like the majority. They're not powerful. They have nobody to speak for them. Whether it's your age, your sexual orientation, your gender, your religion, your background, your culture, we should say no to all of those discriminations. I'm going to leave you with one quote from Martin Luther King. He said, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you going to do for others? Go out there and do what you can, small or big. We have to stand up against fear, intimidation, people who tell us what to do, every day because we are more powerful. We are the majority. We have the voice. We have to do what we can do to stand up and be strong, to be courageous.